Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lando. Welcome back to a brand new interview. And today, we are joined by the one and only, the most sus kid on the internet, Kid Slit. He has a new song out called "She's a Demon" out right now. You can check it out on SoundCloud. Link down in the description. Kid Slit, how you doing today?
My balls are gigantic.
Very interesting. Mine are not, so I gotta compliment you on that.
It's fucking terrible.
Okay. So, do you want to give the most beautiful audience in the world an awesome introduction of like who you are?
Yeah, my name's Slit. I'm 16 and I could definitely fuck your bitch. Let me Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, do you still want to give like a more proper, brief introduction of who you are?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. My name's Slit. Uh, I do music. Put it on SoundCloud. I live in Central Florida. Uh, and that's pretty much it. And I don't have a life.
What do you mean, bro? You make music. That's having a life. It's doing something with your life.
They don't need to. They don't need to know what I do in my free time.
Sass.
Suspect.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start this off with boring, basic questions. I'm gonna ask first. What first got you into music?
So I was originally a producer, and I had met Delore first, and then him and Snow Interlude got me into music because I joined Ambidextrous, and then that's where I met Snow. Because Delore was like at the time I was producing shit for Delore, and so
Ah,
I fucking um I joined Ambidextrous because Delore invited me to it, and so once I joined, like a month or two in, Delore was like, "You should try rapping," and then that's what got me into like the shit I do now.
is that like a collective, ambidextrous?
Yeah, that's the first collective I was ever in.
Uh, um, so so speaking of Snow Interlude, you guys have a song called "Suicidal Thoughts" together on SoundCloud. Could you like describe like how is it like working with him and how that song came to like be?
Yeah, so me and Snow go back years, bro. Like, um, it's really fun working with Snow because like just his amount of versatility and the range that he has with the music that he does. It's it's pretty insane if you think about it at like a larger scale. I did a show with him back in 2019, I think,
Wow.
November of 2019, and we had like 40 people show up, but it was fun as fuck. Like even though we didn't have like the biggest setup,
I mean,
like,
hey,
and
40
we
people, man.
fucking
That's a
killed it.
lot for a small artist. 40 people.
Yeah, it was at a boba cafe in like near Orlando. I think it was in fuck, I don't remember where it's at now.
Should have performed in Disneyland since it's
Bruh, yeah,
in Orlando.
turn up in Cinderella's castle.
Is that it?
uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. We worked on Suicidal Thoughts. I recorded my part, the hook, at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I was vibing to the beat because I had found it, and I was like, this shit goes hard, and I started humming it. So I was like, mm, mm, and then I kept going with that shit, and then I was like, okay, I can make this into a song right now. So I freestyled a little bit, and then went from there. I sent him the first and the what I had done the next morning, and he finished it that day.
So that's kind of how that song came together.
hmm
Is that one of your favorite songs you made?
Um, I don't think I put it up
What?
there because I didn't like my part, and plus, like that song was like a few months ago, like or maybe last year. I don't even remember when I dropped it. I've dropped so many songs and been working on so much shit that it's all blending in.
Yeah, speaking of like so many songs, I remember you said on the Instagram live not too long ago that you said you've made over like 1,000 songs, but you said you hate 90% of them.
Yeah,
Um,
I have a external drive like 1 terabyte full of songs, and then my internal on my PC is like 800 gigabytes full, and I just have a ton of music and shit. I usually make music like now, like as of recently, when I'm like super stressed or like I need to let go of something, and so like a lot of my music comes from that, and so as a result of that, I don't really like 90% of the songs that I do make.
mm, when did you what was the first song you ever dropped? Like your
Oh
first
my
like soul
god.
song?
So when when Delore first started getting me into music, um, it was around the same time as Lil Pump dropped Butterfly Doors, and
Mm,
so uh, it's fucking this story, bro. Okay, so I was at the time I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I was recording like I had the beat playing on my computer, and then I would use my phone as like on the voice memos at the same time, but I turned the beat really low so that it didn't come back in the playback, and I recorded like that. I imported the vocals into FL. Yeah, and then I went from there, and I made a Butterfly Doors remix. I don't even have it on my computer anymore. Like somebody has it, just not me.
bro, like this is a little weird, but even though I have FL Studio, I always choose Audacity over FL Studio because I just hate using FL Studio so fucking much. It is a pain in the ass to use. I hate it so much. I
Yeah,
don't
you
like
just
using
gotta
it.
work at it, bro. Like it took me like 3 or 4 months to learn how to use it. Like when I first started, and then now I'm here making all this shit. So
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's worth it. Like, if I want to make some more accomplished shit, then I'll just use Bandlib on my phone.
I don't know. I kind of like FL Studio better. I think it just depends on the person.
Honestly,
Cause like
I just see FL Studio
when I
just
made
as
that,
more of a tool for like making beats and shit. Like,
yeah, I used to use BandLab when I was first starting. Like I recorded the song Uno for it on it, and then I recorded a few other songs,
mm,
and yeah, so that came to be. And somehow I got Uno in like some French like online paper, like newspaper. I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck? Like I think the link is still up. I could check really quick, but it's fucking ridiculous. Um, this is so fucking funny, bro.
All right, here I'm gonna look at this so I can show it up on screen in post editing.
Bet.
Your most popular song is a song called "Suicidal Forest" outro. How did that song come about?
There was this girl that I was talking to back when I made it. Um, at the time, I was like at a really, really low point in my life, like one of my lowest points, and so
Mm.
I decided to make that song. Like that whole entire song is a freestyle.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, it was just off the top, just actual like genuine emotion
Mm.
in it. It's basically like a letter to myself in a way to remind myself where I was going at the time and what route I could have taken instead of being alive today.
Mm. When did that song start getting like traction? Because that's your most popular song on your SoundCloud too.
Yeah, I kind of hate that it has that much attention, but it started getting a lot of attention once Kid Sin he reposted it
Mm.
on his SoundCloud and he liked it and then shared it to his story and then posted a video of him listening to it on his actual Instagram. So once he did that, it started blowing up a lot, and then people were making edits along with it. So it started like getting popular from that.
Mm. Was that song part of like a project? Because it says outro in it.
Yeah, it was part of a project that I scrapped. Like I think 6 months later. Like I was working on it heavy, but like I just couldn't keep up with it, so I scrapped it. But it was part of this EP that I was making called Wrist Wasters,
Mm.
and it was gonna be like 4 features on it, and then like 8 songs, like solo.
Mm. So kind of like a mini album type of thing.
Yeah, there's a Genius page for it as well if you
Uh,
want to dive more into it.
okay. Um, so You've also made songs with an artist that I've interviewed in the past. Somebody by the name of Arsel. How did you meet Arsel?
Bro, I fucking love Arsenal. Okay,
Yeah,
so
shout out to
shout
Arsel,
out
man.
to
That's a
shout
good
out to
dude.
Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
When when we made Ecstasy, Snow found the original four was me, Snow, Maji, and Arsel, and then the reason Arsel was there was because Snow had like DM'd him or some shit.
Yeah, he said that. I think he mentioned that in the interview I did on him.
Yeah, so he joined Ecstasy, and then at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sketched by him because I had never met him, and like most people that I just meet, I don't like off the bat.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
like,
natural instinct.
yeah, so once I started talking to him more, and then we started staying up super late at night, just making constant music, like hours on end. Like that's when I really started to bond with him and be like, okay, like this dude's cool as fuck, and he's got potential. So from there, like it just kept growing.
So yeah, you guys made a song called I forget the name of the song. It's made two songs together. I think I forget the name of them that are on your
Oh,
page.
Kiss Me Again and or Kiss Me Again is one of my features. Snow's features. It's Solace Interlude and Neverland.
Yeah,
Or
Neverland. I really like Neverland. I think I think that's my favorite song from you.
yeah, we spent on Neverland about 6 7 hours in one session, just sitting there tweaking the
Wow.
fuck out of it. Shit was insane. Same thing with Solace Interlude. It was originally called Devil's Interlude, but we decided mutually that there should have been a name change.
So I forgot I was gonna ask. I'm like Patrick in this one episode. What would you say is your most underrated song?
um, that I have out right now would probably be "She's a Demon."
She's a Demon. Your most recent
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Speaking of She's a Demon, you took a break for like a few months or so. Why did you take the break in the first place?
Um, so last year, um, in October, I ended up overdosing on some shit, and
Oh,
so after that, I kind of like started straying a little bit away from music just because I had to clear my mind. So it was like the 6 months that I was gone was more of like a recovery process. Like in between, I was still writing shit, but I wasn't recording it. So I was constantly working, but like not as much as I used to. And so in that 6 months, I was basically trying to like recuperate and find myself again. So it was more of a like for my health thing more than a okay, I'm bored thing.
do you got when when do you plan on dropping like any more music anytime soon?
Oh hell yeah, I got this EP that I'm working on.
Ooh,
It's dropping this month. That's all I can say about it.
okay. Fuck. Damn, I'm really struggling this one. Who are your favorite artists?
Okay, so it's pretty obvious in my music that one of my main influences is X.
Hmm, yeah.
Like X is fucking insane.
I've seen a lot of people say you sound like him.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Like I get that all the time, and I have no clue why. Like maybe I do to people, but like to myself, I don't.
Yeah.
But definitely X. In terms of the underground scene, I fucked with Tokyo till he was a pedophile.
Mm.
um,
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure a
then
lot of
I
people
like
have fucked with him. I fucked with him heavily too.
yeah,
Like when that shit came out, I was so fucking like
it's
devastated.
unfortunate.
I was so devastated. I was like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah,
how?
and then I like Eric DOA. Like I fuck with his music heavily. That man is crazy good at what he does. And then um, I like Egovert. I like Ski. Trippy, Don Tolliver,
Don Toliver's
and
hard.
I would say those are my main influences, like right now.
Right. I really like Trippy Red, X, those two especially. Those I listen to all the time, those are some really like some of my favorite artists of all time, Like
Yeah,
I was listening to them back like in my early middle school days and shit.
yeah,
Back when they were like almost nobodies.
yeah.
Yeah, but not a lot of people. Well, they weren't nobodies, but like not a lot of people knew who they were. They weren't mainstream.
Yeah, I remember the first song I heard of X was I Am. Mm. And
Mm.
once I heard that shit, I was like, damn, this dude is fucking amazing.
Yeah, the first song I heard from X was "Look at Me." I think I first heard that song back in like it was around when he did the No Jumper interview. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I first. My brother like came into my room and started. He played the part where X said, "Can't get my dick out of my pants," and me being like 11 at the time, I was like, "Ha ha 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 ha!" I was laughing like a retard. And yeah, that's how I kind of got put onto him, I guess. Um, what's your favorite X song?
I really like Before I Realize. Like,
That
I don't
song
know,
off Bad
something,
Vibes Forever.
yeah, something about it is just like, I don't know. It's really good to me for some reason.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, even though that album's trash, I can see why.
Yeah, there's definitely a few good songs on there, but entirely, like, like, in general, the album was just ass. Because his team did a shit job with the features and shit.
And on top of that, they're kind of just milking him.
Yeah.
Like, see, this is kind of how Popper been, but Eat 'Em Up is terrible.
I don't know. I kind of liked it.
I mean, sure, yeah, it has a lot of like the old X elements to it, but bro, his X's performance on it is so awful.
It'll play. You look like you need to stay,
Like it
but you
sound,
need to take
he sounds like Lil Xan on the track. Like he sounds like he has no pulse.
a That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Um. Yeah, I would say my favorite X song is probably I really like I don't want to do this anymore and I really like New/Flock actually.
Yeah, that shit was fire. I seen you posted that on your page and it got like 400,000 views or
Yeah,
something.
it's funny. It got that same video got used in the two like documentaries about him. It got used in the Trap Lord Ross fan. Have you seen the fan made XXX documentary like this the real story of XXX Tentacion? Have you
Yeah.
seen? It got used in that video.
Oh shit, for real? I gotta
Yeah,
go back and watch that
you know,
now.
like, it's by that published guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's used in that video.
I gotta watch that again
Yeah, the
after
video
this
has a
thing.
million views too.
Jesus. It's fucking insane.
All right, well, let's go back to the questions. What is your creative process like? That is, if you have one when creating music.
So I'll usually go searching for beats first or like get them sent to me.
Yeah,
Um, and then I'll just listen to the beat, and if I like the bass and like I mainly go for like the bass, like that warm bass, and so like
yeah.
I'll search for beats that are like my exact idea that I'm having in my head. So I'll have a basis of what I'm going for, like the genre. So I'll take that, I'll search for a beat, and then import it to FL, and then at times and go over it, find a flow for the hook and the verses, even if I have a hook. But I'll do that, and then for about 20 minutes I'll be writing, 20 minutes plus, um, and then I'll just spit that shit, and the whole process takes me anywhere from an hour to I think the most time I've spent on one song was 9 hours.
Mm. So you would say for the most part you usually work pretty fast.
Yeah, I do. Music kind of just I can hear shit in my head, like
Mm.
it's just there.
Mm. Who are some of your favorite producers?
I use Blank a lot. Like Blank is fire. Like
Ooh.
his beats are insane.
Mm.
Um, I've used Big War.
Oh, Big Wars
Um,
Fire.
yeah. I think I've used Death Wish. Rosebone, Farber, and God, oh my God, oh yeah, K Hart, K Sturma Hart. Like
Mm.
they're really good producers,
Right. Um. Yeah. Shout out to those producers. I didn't know some of those names, but shout out to them.
especially Blank.
Yeah, because they're the ones who put in the effort to make like the vehicles for the artists,
Yeah,
who can't build the vehicles themselves,
yeah,
and shit like that. All right, this is probably the most important question of the interview. You ready for this?
yeah.
Would you kiss Snow Interlude?
What the fuck? Did he tell you to put that shit in here?
No, that was just
No,
I asked that out of my pure curiosity.
no, bro.
All right, how about this then? How about this then? Would you kiss Arsenal?
Bro, what the fuck? What
Answer
are
my
these,
fucking question.
what are these questions, bro?
This is going in the interview. This is staying.
What are these questions, bro?
This is not the first time I asked a question like that.
You are the Aiden Ross of interviews.
Look who's talking. You're the one who
No, no, no,
acts. You're the one who acts us on Instagram lives.
no, 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 no. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay, whatever you say. Okay. Anyway, um, okay. Well, let's just move away from that.
Yeah.
Um, who are some of your favorite bands?
I fucking love Pierce the Veil.
I don't know who those
Um,
people were.
are you serious?
I don't.
I'm leaving the interview. No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
I like Pierce the Veil. I love Evanescence.
Oh, I know who those
Um,
people are.
I like Sleeping with Sirens. Fourth Wonders. I like um, Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, Panic at Disco's fire.
Yeah, I like um, Led Zeppelin. Uh,
Mm. I've actually,
ACDC.
I've never actually never listened to a single Led Zeppelin song in my life.
They're actually pretty good. But yeah, those are my main favorite bands.
Yeah, most of those I don't know who they are. I know AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Evanescence, and Panic at the Disco, but the others I have no idea who they are.
You should check them out. They're fire as fuck.
Right. Um. um. Is there like a sound or like a genre of music that like you want to like expand into in the future?
Um, I want to do some R&B type shit
R&B,
really badly.
so
Yeah,
like some Arsenal type shit.
yeah, like some weekend Arsenal type shit. Like I feel like that'd be fire.
Yeah, the weekend is the weekend's fire, bro.
Yeah, especially his old shit. Like I don't like his new shit too much, but his old shit is insane. Like
Yeah,
Trilogy.
yeah, Trilogy's fire.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone by any other names besides Kid Slit?
I was thinking about a name change like a year after I started, because I was in ecstasy and I was like not I was kind of upset that I wasn't gaining traction, which is fucking stupid. But at the time I was upset about it and I was like, you know what? And this is like the time where Molly Moon and like Ace Comet and Kidson were all blowing up like crazy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change my name. So I was thinking about Kill the Child. And I was like, I'm like looking back on it, it's like, what the fuck? It was so stupid to me. Linda's fucking dying over there.
Kill the child.
Yeah, it was bad.
um. Anyway, besides killing children,
Besides
sounds
abortions,
sounds like some nickname out of like fucking South Park or something. Um,
facts.
even though I don't watch South Park, but um, um, would you say you're an introvert or an extrovert?
I would say I'm more introverted. I don't like people. I never really have. I stick to myself most of the time.
Yeah, Sam. A lot of people don't know about me, but I'm more introverted than extrovert. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's see. Do your parents support in what you do?
My mom does, but I don't know about my dad. Like my dad has said before, like um, that he likes like my melodic shit, but like I don't know about the hard shit. Like he's kind of like
He
stuck in
just
his
likes soft
ways.
musics, I guess.
Yeah, and he like he's stuck in like the '60s, dude. Like he doesn't listen to jack shit but '60s music.
Hmm. You gotta support your mother, so I mean that's always good.
Yeah, my mom like supports the fuck out of me, bro. Like it's insane.
Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play guitar and then sometimes I'll play piano. Like I'm definitely not as good at piano as I am at guitar.
Hmm. Yeah, that's an instrument that I really want to learn at some point. Piano.
Yeah, piano's beautiful, especially if you play it like the right way.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, here's a really good question. What's your favorite food?
Shit. I like. All right, so there's these things. I don't know if you heard of them. They're called poke bowls,
No, I don't
and
know the fuck this are.
they, basically you could put like meat and like vegetables in there. I get grilled chicken on top of steamed white rice, and get some cucumber in that shit. Mix that up and put some soy sauce on it. That shit smacks, dude. I fucking love that shit.
The way you described it made it sound like some like fourth world type shit, like does non-Earth type shit.
Dude, I'll pull up a picture of a poke bowl and then send it
Yeah,
to you on
yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Maybe show a picture to me. I could probably get a better idea what the fuck you just told me.
Bro, they are insane. Here, hold on. Let me copy the link. Let me get this shit. Click that.
All right, let me see what the fuck I just got sent. Oh, looks like Chinese food.
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely would not eat that because I don't really like anything that's in there. But okay, because I'm a picky eater. But
Dude, imagine. They're from they're from Hawaii. Is where they're from.
ah, let's see. You say you're from Florida. What's it like in Florida?
It's shit. Don't come here. If you don't live here, do not come here.
Okay, why?
It is the shittest. Like it is the most shit place on earth, bro. This Florida is its own GTA server, bro. It's its own planet. Like everybody wants to go to Florida. They're like, oh, but Disney World in like Orlando and Tampa and Miami. No, you don't want to come here, bro. It's terrible. Like it's so boring. There's nothing to do in most of Florida, and even if there is something to do, you got to drive like an hour and 30 minutes to go do it. And then there's traffic, like hella traffic, because it's a tourist spot, and it's just insane.
Damn.
And like people here are just ass. Like the culture here is garbage. Besides music, like the music culture is insane. Like I know Delore just moved here. Shout out to Delore, and we're about to link up soon. He's got a show soon. He's the only person really in Florida that I like heavily fuck with, dude. Like nobody else.
Yeah, I would definitely say the music like culture in Florida is definitely insane. Like, you had people like Axe, Ski Mask, Rise up there, a bunch of like famous people,
Yeah,
members only and shit. Like,
yeah. It's a really good place to be if you're in music.
yeah, for sure. Um, because I can definitely say for sure, no one here in New Jersey, no one's paying the music here in New Jersey. So
Yeah,
right
I'm
now,
sure they are like with some artists, but like they're underground still.
yeah. Let's see. Um, you have performed before, right?
Yeah, once.
Yeah. How was that like?
It was fun, bro. Like when you first get up there and you have no clue what the fuck you're doing, you're kind of like, all right, I gotta get in this mindset, and so you gotta get in that first. And then like we didn't have the best setup, so it wasn't like an insane concert, but like it was definitely fun. Like just the whole vibe and like being that people are there to support you and not like be negative towards you. Like it's the best feeling, bro.
Right. Were people like turning up to like your music at all?
Oh hell yeah, bro! Like we had that place shaking, bro. But the thing is, okay. Here's a fucking stupid story. So me and Snow were like, all right, we're gonna turn up at this shit. We're gonna make this the craziest concert we'll probably ever do. And I was like, all right, bet. Like I was hyped for the shit. And so we get there, and then like 30 minutes in, we're moshing to. We just turned on "Take a Step Back" by X just for a quick little intermission thing while we got shit set up, and we were bumping that shit. And so the manager like tells everybody to stop moshing, right? And so he comes over to Snow and he's like, dude, there's a children's hospital next door. You can't be doing that. And I'm like, bruh. So like 90% of my songs I had out at that time, I couldn't perform.
Damn.
Yeah, so I only really performed Neverland and then a song that I had with Kid Cole, and then that's it.
You had a song with Kid Cole.
Yeah, it was a remix of his Goku freestyle, and I called Kid Cole, like FaceTimed him, and then
Hmm.
we performed that shit, and he was on FaceTime performing that shit.
Yeah, I really wanna interview Kid Cole. I haven't reached out to him. Maybe he will
Yeah, you
be
should, bro.
down. Yeah, Kid Cole, if you're watching this, if you want to do an interview, let me know. um, Is there like any like piece of advice that you live by?
Life is short, death is long, so make life what you really want to achieve. Like achieve what you want in life while you're still here.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Damn, I'm acting slow today. Hold on. Do you read at all?
Do I what?
Do you read at all?
Oh yeah, I read. I don't read like actual books because I'm just fucking stupid like that. I read manga mainly,
Mm.
so I don't read it often. But when I do, I like indulge myself in that shit. Like I won't come out of my room for like at least 3 hours.
Let's see. Is there any like song out there that's like a guilty pleasure to you?
Mm, um, I like Circus by Britney Spears. That shit goes hard.
How's that song go again? I don't remember.
I'm not about to sing it on the interview, bro.
Why not? Arsenal has sung on the interview. On the
I'm not
interview.
singing Britney Spears on an interview, bro.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Man's trying to catch me lacking on the interview.
I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to catch you lacking. I just wanted to. I couldn't remember.
Let's listen to Britney Spears.
All right. Well, we'll just go on to the next question then. Do you have any pet peeves?
Uh, I hate when like someone's cleaning dishes in my house and they bang them together. Like I hate that shit because my parents would like wash dishes like really early in the morning and really late at night, so I cannot get sleep. They're just banging shit together. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
Like
funny.
this shit, it,
That's
it
funny
sounds
as
like World
shit.
War II. It sounds like World War II in my apartment, and it's like, what the hell is going on?
That's funny as shit.
Like it'll just be like, and I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, what? Stupid, man.
Why are they even banging dishes at night like
I
that?
don't know. Like they'll bang the pots against the plates, and the plates against the pots, and the pots against the pots. They'll throw the spoons into the sink. It's like, what is going on? Like, are they beating each other out there or some shit?
Wow, that's funny.
So weird.
Um. Okay, here's an interesting question. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened on an Instagram live that you've witnessed?
Oh
Like on
god.
like on one of your Instagram lives or some shit like that.
Oh god. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I was part of this. I was watching one of my friends do a talent show thing, and I was on it like at first a talent show at first. And then started being a talent show. This kid, he joins the talent show when I'm out of it, and he fucking flashed his like he pulled down his pants and just had his bare ass cheeks out, and it was the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. I was like, bro, this ain't right. Like I
Why?
need to go. I need to get out of here.
Why the fuck would he do that?
I don't know, bro. It was an insane night. Like I was gonna say that it's crazy.
When you said flash, I thought like you were about to say like he whipped out his cock or
Nah,
something.
nah. He probably would have though. Like if he had the chance to, like he probably would have.
How was your friend's reaction to that?
Bro, he was screaming and shit. He was on the live. He sounded like a little girl, bro. Like this man's scream was so high pitched. Like it was just a weird night. Like there's nothing else I could say about that. Like it was just weird.
Right. Let's see. um, what's school like for you?
I hate it. Like nobody really likes me. So I'm kind of just there. Like I'll talk to some people, but I know they don't genuinely care. So it's
Mm.
like I'll be there and I'll just be like, damn. Like I'll be in the middle of like geometry or some shit, and I'll be sitting in the back of the class. I'm like, damn, nobody here fucks with me. And it's so awkward when we have to like group up for shit too, because it's like, who do I group up with?
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of have some of those problems too because I'm cute. I usually keep to myself in school. And plus, not a lot of people even go to my school anyway because of the whole restrictions and COVID shit.
yeah.
Anyway, so I mean, there's that. What's your process for dealing with anxiety?
So I have social anxiety. Um,
Same.
I have it pretty bad, but um, for just dealing with that, like music really is my therapy. Like I'll just put in my AirPods. Like you won't like at school. You could ask specific people at my school. Like I never, almost never have my AirPods like out of my ears, bro. Like I am constantly listening to music, whether it be some hard shit, whether it be some chill shit, whether it be some like gay shit blasting in my earbuds. Like I am never not listening. So that helps me a lot.
Yeah, it like drowns everything out, you know.
Yeah, and you don't have to like talk to people.
Yeah. So this is another music related question, but would you ever consider signing with a label, or would you forever remain independent?
It really depends, because like if I were to join a record label, I would ask them like, "Hey, can I write my own music still? And can I be myself?" And if they agree with that, then I'll join a record label because it helps like up and coming artists for sure. Like it helps them get their name out there. So I would definitely sign with them if they let me at least do my own shit.
Yeah, see, the thing about like a lot, like think about like record labels nowadays is that they sign a lot of artists who don't know shit about
Yeah, and they
anything,
control.
and like they just get fucked. Like they like get like the dog shit fucked out of them, bro.
Yeah, because people do it too fast. They rush shit.
Yeah, like and like they like those artists like a lot of those artists are like young people, but they get controlled, and shit.
Yeah,
Like the label forces them to do this. Like it's either the label like tells these young people either do this or get shelved. Like that's it.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
So I mean, so yeah, I mean, if you do what the label wants, your shit will be charging, but you're not gonna be happy. Like a lot of these like famous like artists you see like on Instagram and shit, they may be smiling on the camera, but behind the scenes they could be like, they had like their hand on their cheek and shit, and they're probably just frowning the whole time, just scrolling.
Yeah,
Like they ain't happy what they're doing at all. They're just industry artists. They're not or industry plants. Industry artists, industry plants. And shit like that. How do you feel about industry plants?
I don't listen to a lot of them. Mainly because like okay, I don't want to feed a label that's doing that shit, so I'll like not listen to the artist because I know just because they're industry plants, a lot of that money is going directly to the label. So I just choose not to listen to them. And plus, I don't really like the industry plants music anyway. So it's like Jumex and shit like that. I don't listen to.
Yeah, one of my friends listens to Jumex a lot. That one of my friends likes Trapped from Jumex, and I don't know how anybody could like that damn song. Like that song is so terrible.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard Trapped by Jumex? Do yourself a favor, do not listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it right now.
No, 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 no. Listen to it after this interview. No, don't play listen to it right now. All right.
I'm listening to it.
All right. Anyway, let's just
No,
go on
this is
to.
garbage. This garbage.
Let's move on to the next question. So who are your favorite rappers?
Like underground.
Mainstream, underground, wherever.
Since I said my main artist already, I'm gonna do underground mainly. I like Scott Pilgrim. I like Mastermind. I like Off White. I like Broly a lot.
Yeah, Broly
Stone
500 is
Cold
good.
Stoke. I like Ace a lot. Like his chiller shit. Um, I like Sin. Flu's music is pretty good. I like Flu. And I think that's really it. Arsenal and Snow, of course. Like I listen to their shit,
Mm.
and that's really it. Yeah,
Do you have any like planned songs with Arsenal at all?
bro. I am telling you right now, I lost track of how many songs me and Arsenal have because we've made so many. But I can confirm that it's over 30 songs that we have unreleased together.
Mm.
So we have a lot on the way.
Knowing me, I'm always hungry for more like Arsenal shit. Cause like, bro, he's definitely my favorite underground artist for sure. Like he just doesn't miss on any track. Like I've never listened to a one bad track from him.
Yeah. If you want a really good song by him, listen to Morning Star.
Oh
That
yeah,
shit is
yeah, I've heard that.
it's so fire.
My favorite song from him is probably I really like "Tell Me" and "Over the Bridge" a lot.
Yeah, I helped a bit with Over the Bridge.
Yeah, I think it said mixed by Kid Slit in the description of it.
It probably did.
And shit.
I had fun working on that shit. That shit was fun to work on.
Let's see. Um, do you sing in the shower?
Yeah, of course. Like a lot of my music like is thought of mainly in the shower because like I don't know I like get going with it like in the shower. I'll be thinking flows and shit in the shower.
So like you're pretty much like working even when you're in the shower. It's like-
Yeah, pretty much. Even at school, like sometimes I'll write down some shit at school.
yeah,
Like
I do that too. Like sometimes whenever I'm bored in like class, I'll just write some shit on my phone.
yeah,
Yeah, I've wrote like little poems on like my composition notebook at school before. Do you have like any other hobbies besides like music?
um, not really. I used to draw, but
Oh,
like now I just sit here making music and I play a few games like
well,
once in a while. Like, I've strayed away from games recently, but like I'll still play them and I work out a bit.
yeah. I've strayed away from games too, but like I used to play game. I used to like, but like I used to play video games a lot. Now it's just like I just make the YouTube videos now, or like play
Yeah,
guitar or something. Let's see. What's your favorite holiday?
I like Halloween.
Halloween. Why Halloween?
I don't know, something about the vibe, dude. Like you get a specific vibe with holidays. Like I love the vibe of Halloween.
Hmm.
It's just I don't know, it's calming. Like ever since a child, like I've been thinking like Halloween was like really chill for me.
Yeah. Like Halloween. It's not my favorite holiday, but just like the environment around it, cause like the environment around Halloween is just so like carefree, not really
Yeah.
giving a fuck about anything and shit. I don't know if I already asked something similar to this, but what was like the darkest like period of time in your life, and like can you go into detail about it?
Um, I think I'm still going through it to be honest.
Uh,
Like, um, ever since like I overdosed and shit, like I haven't felt the same. Like I haven't felt like the same person. So it's more a battle with myself and like my brain internally than anything else. So it's like I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep focused when you're focused on yourself all the time. So it's like I don't know. It's kind of hard like dealing with the shit that came from it, like the repercussions.
hmm. Um, I don't know if this is too personal a question or this is a bad question. I apologize if it is, but what led to that overdose?
Um, I was chilling with a friend in his apartment, and so he was like, he handed me this cart, and it ended up being laced with spice, which is like the meth version of weed.
Ooh,
Basically, it's man-made weed. It's
yikes.
synthetic, so it's like he laced it. Like he gave it to me on purpose. Like he knew what he was doing because he tried to keep me in the apartment. Like I have a feeling that man was trying to kill me that day.
Oh my
Like he was
god.
like he was keeping me in that apartment. And what fucked me up the most was I was outside, like actually dying. Like I was dying, and I was like, I felt the world around me, and I was like I felt the wind on my body and everything. And I was like,
Wow.
yo, I think we're dead. And then he was like, yeah, I think we are. And that's what fucked me up a lot. Was he? I feel like he intentionally did that shit too because he wouldn't stop doing that.
Wow. That's really fucked up.
So now I have a lot of shit that like PTSD type shit from it.
Wow. That's really scary cuz like, that's why it's so hard to trust people nowadays cuz like you never know what could be behind, that like glob of meat.
And the thing is, that man, the same week, he was like, "Yo, I heard you're making a music video. Can I be in it?" I was like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that shit."
Did you like cut him off at all?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in
Mm.
a while.
You
Like,
you
I'm
should
done talking to that man.
you should probably stay the fuck away from him.
Yeah, he still like follows me on Instagram and shit, but I'm not. I'm tired of this shit.
Right. Um, let's see. I think I'm just gonna ask some more basic questions. Um, is there a song that's like really popular that a lot of people like, but you don't like it?
To be honest, not recently because I haven't really been listening to mainstream
Mm,
music. Um, oh no, that's a lie. I don't really like Mr. Rage. I
mm.
didn't really like it. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, that song. You can watch the video I did on it. The song. I said the song was very like overrated and hyped.
Yeah, I watched it today.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. Like it's good, but it was way too overhyped. Like see
Yeah,
like stuff like that is not like hype was not like overhype worthy.
yeah,
If it was like some like Kendrick Lamar or like some Tupac, like if Tupac was still alive, like and it was a new album from him, then I would probably say yeah, hype up that shit. But like trap music is not something you hype up, bro. If a new Future album gets announced, why are people overhyping shit like that? Like you should already know what the fucking expect, bro. Like all of Future's music sounds the goddamn same.
it's stupid.
I mean, no offense to Future. I mean, Future's music is good. Like he knows how to make good trap music, but I'm just saying. Let's see what else. Have you ever like worked like a like temporary job at all?
Um, I used to babysit a bit.
Babysit?
Yeah, like $20 an hour type shit.
Mm.
But I don't do that anymore because like I'm just here doing my music. Like I'm gonna just live my life for now. I'm thinking about getting a job soon, like just to pay for music shit. But other than that, nah, I haven't really done much.
Let's see. 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 What's your favorite movie?
Definitely Sweeney Todd. Like I fuck with Sweeney Todd so hard. I've watched Sweeney Todd in the past month like 10 times, dude. I fucking love Sweeney Todd.
Uh, um, how would you define success?
I'd say whenever you're most happy with the shit that you're doing. Like it doesn't even matter the numbers you're doing. It just matters if you really understand and are fulfilled by what you're doing
Like you're
in that
living
moment.
comfortably, type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And like you're proud of what you've made and what how far you've come.
Right. Let's see. Um, um, I'm gonna ask another personal question. Have you ever lost like somebody like close to you?
Um I used to in group chats talk with Slutty Sonny a bit when he
Uh,
was around.
uh,
Me and Delore introduced him. Like we were in a group chat all together. It was a few other people too. I forget. He wasn't. Whenever he was in there, he wasn't in there for long. He was very quiet. He stuck to himself. He only popped in and out of the group chat maybe like 3 4 times, but every single time he was in there, like he was genuine as fuck. Like you could tell he was a good dude. I never I never really got the chance to talk to him one on one. Um, and I really wish I did, but
yeah. Or
he was a good dude.
yeah. Rest in peace, now, bro. Like he was definitely like somebody. I only like discovered him like I think like a month before he died, but like. And like I didn't like start listening really start I didn't like listen to like the only song I knew him for at the time before he died was Arachnid, but like I didn't start listening to his shit after he died. And like he when I first started listening to his art shit I was like, oh my god, bro, this guy could have been huge.
Yeah, he was a really good dude.
Like I was listening to his shit and I was like, what the fuck, like this shit is so good.
Yeah, I miss him a lot.
Yeah, bro, like taken way too soon, bro.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was only 20 years old, like. And just the way like he died too was just so like fucked up.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that shit. Like I came out of my room and because I was talking about it since he went missing, and then fucking I came out of my room because my mom knew about the situation because my mom is like super close with the music shit that I do. So
Mm,
like she knows pretty much everybody that I've worked with. She knows what's going on in the scene. So like she was like, there any updates on him?" And I was like, "Yeah, he apparently like died." And so I was like crying, like I was in tears that day, and I kind of locked myself in my room for a few hours, like it was just devastating hearing about that. Because like it's so weird how people you talk to can be gone the next minute without you ever thinking it could happen.
Yeah, true. What would you say is what would you say is your biggest fear?
Um, not being able to control myself,
Mm,
like getting to the point, like my mental health getting to the point where like I'm unable to do anything about it, like literally anything.
yeah,
Um,
that's
that
scary.
scares me the most because I'm afraid of myself in a way. Like I'm afraid of what I could do to myself.
Yeah, like that's something I've thought about that before too. It's like the thought of just like losing control and shit. Just it's a very scary thing to think about.
So I kind of try my best to like keep my head level at all times and not let anything bring me down too much because you just got to keep going. You can't stop.
Let's see. This is pretty much just a random question, but if you could time travel, where would you go?
Back to 2016 or 2009. Those were the best years of my life
Mm,
because 2009 is when like I started really getting into music. I started getting into music way early. I was 4 when was like first taking super interest in music because like all these songs were around like I remember like Airplanes by B.O.B. and like all that shit that was in that wave like Black Eyed Peas and shit was coming up and Lil Wayne and shit like I don't know like that era was really good in my life because it was very music influenced like more than it is now and like I don't know I was like this is gonna sound edgy as fuck but like I was genuinely happy back then like
yeah,
I'd probably give anything to go back to either of those years.
yeah, for sure. Um, let's see. What would you say is the weirdest thing you've ever encountered in real life?
Um, when I
S-
was
Something you
little,
just
we used
something
to
something you just can't explain.
yeah. When I was little, we used to get broken into, like our houses broken into all the time and like robbed and shit.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, because like growing up when I was younger, we didn't have much money, and we still don't really, but like we had way less than we do now, and so we were living in like this like 2 bedroom, one bath house, and it was small as fuck. It was like 400 square feet. Like it wasn't anything, bro. We had a kitchen, we had the bedrooms, we had the one little tiny living room, and that was it. That's all we had. And so, um, my dog, like none of us woke up that night. I think maybe my dad was awake, but this is one of the separate times we got robbed. But like I was just in my bed asleep, and apparently my dog had hopped on top of me and like was like guarding me, and the dude was on the back porch like taking shit because my dad used to work on like towers and shit like cell phone towers and he had took the like put the parts on like the back porch. The dude ended up taking like some like tools and shit and like we were
Mm.
like what the fuck, like he didn't even bring a gun or anything, like no weapons, no shit. He just like took shit off the back porch and like he was riding around on a bike on that street like with the tools and it was just like what the fuck.
What's like your favorite memory when you were like a lot younger?
um I used to really enjoy like for some reason going out at night when I was little. I still do. It's something I enjoy. Like the nighttime is such a different vibe, but when I was little, I used to have like this super infatuation with like hotels at night and like airports at night just cuz the vibe to me was like insane and like just sensory from it. Like it was insane. And I
Yeah.
still I still like airports and hotels at night, but definitely back then, like when I first started realizing it, I was like, yeah, this shit is like other level.
Can I ask you about what the fuck you just posted in the fucking your group chat?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You sure? Cause
Yeah, don't even read it. Don't even read it.
I literally just did read it.
Oh fuck.
That's okay. I won't ask about it, but I might question about it later after this interview. Okay.
Bet.
Um, let's see. Have you ever been heartbroken?
Oh hell yeah, bro. Like shit's tough. Like I've been heartbroken over people that like I wasn't even like dating, bro. Like I've been I've been rejected so many times. Like it's weird to like come out about, but like it's kind of hard for me to retain like love because like it's not something I'm like particularly good at. Like I'll do one thing to make a person happy, and then the next day it's not enough. So it's like I've always felt like in relationships, I've really not had a part in it in a way.
Mm,
Like it's something that's been taboo to me in a way.
right. How do you motivate yourself?
Um, I just like in the morning I'll get up and then take a hot shower, like I usually do, to wake myself up, and then I'll just go to my computer and check my stats for my music, and then I'll be like, all right, here's what I got to do, and then I lay out a plan. And then once I have that plan set, like once I'm organized, I start to feel like motivated because I have something that I'm set on doing.
Yeah, you have something to work towards.
Yeah, I got goals.
Yeah, speaking of music, I totally forgot to ask this, but is there a song out there that you seriously like busted your ass on making that just took an insane amount of time to make?
Uh, Let me see what songs are on my page because I completely
It can be a
forgot what
deleted
songs.
song. It can be a deleted song. It can be any song.
I don't really know. It's kind of tough because like based on time, like of course Solace Interlude and Neverland are gonna be the top, but like with working hard on it and like indulging myself into it, probably She's a Demon again. Like I indulged myself into that song, um, but and put emotion into it. Like it was a super serious song, but like um, Neverland and Solace Interlude, uh, with with time, the time aspect, like me and Arsenal worked our asses off for those. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, we have other songs that we spent a long ass time on, but like those two are
Uh,
insane.
um, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think you said that you and Kid Maji's like relationship wasn't like the best. Is that true?
Yeah, we it's not really a beef thing. It's like we kind of strayed from each other. It's one of those things where it's like like we don't beef with each other. We don't go back and forth. We don't talk shit about each other. Like, but yeah, we kind of distance ourselves because we started having our differences. It wasn't anything like super outrageous or like something that we were both insanely mad over. But like I will say we definitely had our differences.
Have you ever thought about trying to like reconnect with him in a way?
Um I don't know really cuz like we've beefed so much in the past that it's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to try again. Like I'm kind of good where I'm at. Like not saying he's like a bad person or anything cuz like I have hopes for him like I hope he's doing well, like honestly. And I see that he's doing well. But yeah, like I don't know. It just depends on what I have happen in the future.
Right. Let's see. Some more simple questions. Are you a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper?
I'm a heavy ass sleeper usually. Like I won't wake up for shit.
Have you ever had any like crazy ass dreams before?
When I was little, I had this dream that like the zombie apocalypse was happening, and
Oh,
the zombies
Jesus.
had came into the zombies had came into the preschool that I was going to, and I took a shotgun and I blasted all the zombies, bro.
Damn, some badass shit.
Yeah,
Some
it
fucking
was
Call of
weird.
Duty zombies.
It was so weird.
Mm. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are?
I'd say like a six. Like I say some out of pocket shit a lot, but
Yeah, I figured that out pretty quickly.
like, but other than that, I'd say I'm kind of funny. Like I don't know. I don't really find my jokes funny. Some other people find them entertaining, so I just say shit out my ass.
This is another dumb question, but how do you feel about Arsenal changing the vocals on the song "Myself and I"? Because on that song, it sound when he first posted it, it sounded like he was saying, "Oh, the penis girl." How do you feel about him changing the vocals so it didn't sound like that?
I was upset. I texted him and I was like, "Bro, did you change the song?" And he was like, "Yeah, too many people were making fun of it." And I was like, "Dude, it was funny. Like, you should have kept it. It would have gotten so big." Pause. But like people would have like been like, "Hell yeah! Like this is funny. I'm gonna keep playing it."
Yeah,
But
he does not like to talk about that one. You can watch the
no,
interview. I talked about it with him
I
in
heard
the
it.
interview. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched that interview while I was taking a shit.
um. Let's see. Um. Have you ever played any sports at all?
Um, like I did taekwondo for a bit. Um, I did it for 7 years, and I got my black belt. But other than that, not really. Like I did soccer in middle school for like a season, and then I was like, nah, this ain't it. Like I don't fuck with soccer. It was
Mm.
just something I was like experimenting with.
Where I already got that much else to ask, so this will be my second to last question. But where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I see myself in 5 years either just coming up, like getting on like NASCAR Alice level that he is at now, or higher than that, like a little bit. Like I don't see myself coming up majorly anytime soon.
Right. Um. All right. Well, since this is the last question to interview, do you want to give any piece of advice or words of inspiration to the audience watching it all?
I would say stick to yourself. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Don't worry what they say about you. Don't even worry about other people in general. Like, of course, the people that are close to you, you're gonna worry about, but don't worry about them side characters, bro. It's not worth it. It'll stress you the fuck out, and you'll just end up focusing on them way too much. So focus on yourself and be the best form of yourself.
That's a good piece of advice. Anyways, Kitslet, thank you so much for coming to interview. It was nice having you on.
Thank you, baby.
Anyway, to the people who are watching this interview right now, as I said at the beginning of this interview, Kidslet has a new song on called She's a Demon. You can check it out. All of Kidslet socials will also be in the description and shit. If you guys got any
Listen, this
suggestions,
shit's a thing, bro. I'm fucking your grandma.
yeah, yeah, that's he's serious about that too. So make sure you listen to it right now. Get it to 1,000 plays, please. And if you guys got any suggestions on like people I should interview next, let me know down in the comments. I read all the comments, and yeah, I'll read much else to say. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Do you want to say bye?
My balls itch.
And recording.